Hello everyone, welcome again, welcome to External Star channel. I'm Marek, your favorite YouTuber who is reviewing diecast models, and today I will be unboxing and reviewing this long-awaited model of Mercedes-Benz S-class W223, the new generation, the 2020 model, which came out just a couple of months ago, and I was waiting for this Norev replica for about 2 months now. I have seen it on some other channels which are reviewing diecast models. All of them were in German, because in Germany it was available a bit earlier, but now they are sending it internationally. So I took this advantage of 15% discount off on Black Friday and bought this one for 97 euro. Yeah, so it's quite affordable price, because I expect that in 5-6 years it will be at least 200 euro. So the price will really increase for this one, like for the other ones that I have in my collection. Before I really start the review, I want to show you here that I have actually all the Mercedes-Benz. I have here this 450, then I have here this 560. This is the only blue one that I have. Then I have this S600 by Norev, yeah, oh, Norev here. I have this automobile S65. Then I have this auto art. This is the W220, no, sorry, 221. And this is the 220, 221, this is the 222, and this is the facelift, both of them from Norev. So this is the pre-facelift. After the facelift, this is with this AMG wheels, and here I actually have a space for this new W223. Yeah, so then my collection will be completed, and I'm so glad for that. Okay, so now I think only time to start unboxing this, and of course I first need to remove the tape. Yeah, the tape is here actually. I can either cut it or remove it completely. I decided to remove it like this. Okay, and now I will just slightly push it out, but not completely, you know, and I will now open the box here. There's a nice Daimler watermark here, so this is really a licensed product. Yeah, that's why not everybody's producing this one, but I'm also waiting once Almost Real is producing this S-class, also the Maybach version, and of course later I will also buy the one from Almost Real, yeah, because Mercedes-Benz S-class is somehow one of my favorite cars over all the time, of all the times. So this is also why I want to really have this one, not only from Norev, but also from Almost Real, because Almost Real is adding a little bit more fancy or a little bit more style to those models. Yeah, they are usually heavier. Okay, so first, let's see what we have here. Okay, there are a couple of more tapes, but what is important, here you see this, we have gloves, we have the door opening tool, and maybe there's also, usually there's a screwdriver somewhere hidden here. That was the case for my previous models, but now really we need to remove those screws which are here at the bottom. So I will use my screwdriver for that. Great coffee. I will probably not need here the gloves. I do it without gloves. Maybe some of you prefer to have gloves. I am not one of you. Okay, so now really what's next? I will put the screws here, and now maybe time to cut here the tape. I will just gently cut it here and here, but also here in the front. Okay. what I told you, the screwdriver is actually here. But now it's too late. So if you open the box and you already used this one, yeah, then you obviously don't need this one. But it's there just in case, you know. So for some collectors, it's still useful to have this if they don't have a really professional tool at home. But of course, I have the professional tool. So now, for the first time, look at it. This is amazing. So what I will do now is that I will just store this somewhere else. I will put it from the desk. Okay, and now we have this beauty just here in front of me. Wow. This generation, it's really great. It's a bit dusty, I must admit, so even if it's brand new, just out of the box, I see a lot of dust, but no worries, I can clean it later. At first sight, oh, that's one of my models which really came undamaged. You know that maybe the 10 last models that I reviewed, all of them had some damage. This one seems to be perfect. Finally, yay! So, yeah, it's just 97 euro, it's perfect. Sometimes I pay like 400 euro and it comes damaged. I'm very happy here. Okay, so I will probably need to remove all those stickers here. Yeah, they are actually holding the doors intact. So to avoid any damage, actually, they put a lot of stickers everywhere. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 10 stickers to remove now, so maybe I will use the door opening tool to really remove those stickers. A good idea. I will be using this one. It's actually not really good for opening the doors, but for removing the tapes or stickers, it's really, really great. So you see how I'm doing that very carefully. Sometimes there are pieces of glue or dust on some models. Here it doesn't seem to be the case because it was not in the stores for a long time. It's just out of the manufacturer or it's just out of the factory, and as you know, it's directly coming to the final customers, to the end customers, not anywhere to be stored for 10 years and then be sold. Oh guys, I was wrong. So there is actually a spare one here. You can see there is one more logo. In case you break your original one, there is one more. You can replace it here later. So that's great. So now I have like 3 more, so I can break them like everyday one, and still I will have many spare parts for the Mercedes-Benz models. Okay, finally, I'm there. Okay, so let's start the review maybe in the front. And here you can see this front grille, which is really, really large. And actually, what I also see here, the license plate only says S-class. I have also seen in the past the variant with real license plate. Maybe I will replace this one with a real one. But what is important, the front grille has a very nice framing here. It's quite large. I think it's a bit wider than the one before. And also the shape is now here more like a diamond shape. And with this big square in the middle, this is where all the sensors, radar and so on are stored. And then we have this Mercedes-Benz small logo and then the large logo or emblem here on the hood, like we are used to. And then we have also those beautiful headlights. Yeah, so actually here the headlights, I must say, they are quite beautifully done. Look at that. It's really brilliant and a lot of details there. Unfortunately, the front grille is not perforated, what is one of the maybe downsides of this Norev model. Dust is another one. But okay. Then let me also show you the wheels. So now when we check the wheels, of course they can turn. they rotate, they spin, yeah, everything is fully operational. Everything is quite ready and nice. And if you like the wheels or not, it's up to your taste. I love them more than on the previous AMG, and yeah, they are really great. You can see the brake caliper, brake disc, everything, all the details are there. Okay, so that's the front. I'm really excited. And then we have the wipers here. Yeah, two separate wipers. Amazing. Then we have the side mirrors. Unfortunately, the side mirrors, you can't really move them or fold them. And now the side view, yeah, so it's really a long, beautiful black model, black limousine, this S-class W223, and you can also see the door handles. So what is actually here on the real car, the door handles are somehow always inside. Only if you come to that car with a key in your pocket, they will come out, yeah, they will pop up a bit, and then you will be able to open the doors. Another great feature, I have seen this for the first time on Tesla Model S. Now Mercedes-Benz S-Class has it too. So that's something that Mercedes was not the first one. And in the back the same. We see the nice framing here, and what is really nice about this model, actually, that here the frame is really nice, no gaps at all. Yeah, you see here really no gaps. This is beautiful, beautiful. And then the rear wheels are exactly the same like in the front, but now my first test will start. It's about the suspension and the rear wheels. Yeah, so the suspension in the front is working. Amazing, amazing. And the back, it's working too. Wow, Norev, thank you so much. But now, the rear wheels should turn as well. But here, no chance. No chance. They are hard here. Yeah, so in the front they are turning, but you see this Mercedes-Benz S-Class also has this feature to really decrease the angle or the perimeter, how you call it. So also the rear wheels should rotate to help it turn on a smaller area. Here they have not actually used this feature on this model. Maybe the manufacturer didn't even know that something like this is possible. And it's also on the new Bentley Flying Spur. Probably also the new Audi A8 has it. Yeah, so many luxury sedans have now this feature, but not this one. And I'm quite disappointed. I'm really looking forward once Almost Real is creating this one, if they will also have this feature to turn the rear wheels. If yes, I would be in heaven. Okay, now also let me show you here in the back how it looks like. Here we have this S-Class license plate, very nice tiny logo. It's precisely in the middle. I'm really happy that it's in the middle. When I reviewed the GLC, the Mercedes-Benz, the blue one, it was shifted a bit to the side and I was mad. Now everything seems to be perfect. I think now when we finished with the exterior, this car would have at least 9 out of 10. Yeah, for the exterior, maybe 10 out of 10. It's really beautiful. And also consider the price. It's 97 euro. It's, and it's diecast with all the features. Wow. I'm really happy now to have this. I was waiting for this model for such a long time, and now I have it, and I'm happy. And you will buy it too if you like it. Okay. Now, time to show you a little bit more of what is inside and also review it. So I'm looking for a button here on the bottom, but I have not found it. Okay, so I will use the old-fashioned way how to open the hood, and it's here with this door opening tool. Come on, okay, here we go. All right, so now You see the hood and the engine compartment. And here I am a bit disappointed already. And I will tell you why. So actually here the details are not that good. It's one piece of plastic, no colors, even the oil cap and everything. Like, you know, now I will also show you the picture of how it looks like in the real S-class, and then we can compare a bit. Yeah, so this is how it looks like in this one. Once again. Okay, so here a bit of disappointment, but I will always display it fully closed. So especially the hood, I never open it. Only once I review it, and then it's always closed. But I'm happy that at least you have this opportunity to open it, and maybe for some of you it's really very, very important. Okay, now the trunk. And I don't want to break it like my CMC Pullman. Okay, I didn't break it, I'm happy. Alright, so when I touch it first, it's really soft, and yeah, there is carpeting, but again, no details, no spare tire, basically not anything here. Even this is sometimes in chrome, but here it's plain black. Yeah, so again, not so many details. And again, I will compare it to the real one so that you see the differences. Okay, good. So that was this part. Only time to really open it. Oh wow, this coffee is so great. Let me... Yeah, wow. Maybe it's better coffee or beer. Next time, maybe you decide in the comments if I should drink more beer or coffee. It's up to you. I like both. Okay, so now to open actually the doors. And now the tricky part comes because I can't really use those door handles. So what I will do is, oh, maybe the mirror. You should never use the mirror, but I do it here. Okay, so one door and the rear door as well. Wow, the door opening too is really useless. How do I do that? Do you have any idea how shall I do that? No, it's so difficult. Without the door handle, it's, I don't know. Guys, this is super weird, but maybe I would be able to do it with my dental tool, but I don't have it here. Okay, give me a second. I need a little bit more or better equipment for that. Okay, it was actually this tool which made me popular on YouTube because everybody was swearing a lot. You should not use that, you would scratch all your models. Never use this dental tool. Oh, please, I don't want to see it anymore. But now it's time to really use it because that's the only tool that I can really use. And it's so simple with this one, yeah? So forget about this plastic, I don't want to say the rude word about the plastic tool, just use this dental tool. Life has never been simpler. With this one, it's opened like in no time. Okay, and now finally we can have a look inside. Wow, this is beautiful. The interior, I mean, this beautiful light colored interior, which is so nice, and actually it's nicely done. I mean, the seats and everything, but what I don't like actually about this S-Class at all, it's the middle console with a big flat screen. This is really ugly and disgusting, and now I will tell you a little bit more about what I think about that. It's actually not useful anymore. Yeah? So, for example, when I want to turn on air conditioning, if I want to switch the radio channel, if I want to see some settings, or if I want to do anything else, now I need to somehow always look at this flat screen and find it. Yeah, so it's not that I would use my intuition to really find a button, physical button, but I need to look there, and it's somehow making the safety of driving a bit worse. So I don't know why the manufacturer really do that. Why Tesla is giving us those trends where we only have one flat screen. It's completely nonsense. We need physical buttons. We need to touch them even without looking at them, and then we are driving safely. But not with this. All right. So once again, look at that. We have this big flat screen in the middle, and then nice steering wheel. I also wanted to try a bit if we can maybe pull up here the armrest. Okay, actually the armrest, you can't really pull it, but at least we have nice soft carpeting inside. And I actually prefer this light interior because I also have some others with black interior, and it's not that nice. It's not really visible what is there. Now you can observe all the details. Yeah. What I also don't like that much on this Mercedes-Benz is this dashboard, which is very long, but also some details are really missing here. Yeah, so I don't know. If we compare the interior of the previous S-Class, the 222, now this is 223, I preferred the previous one a bit better. It was like a flagship, really. Maybe now this one is not that inventive or not that progressive. It's like just a step back, yeah, for me. Of course, the technology is definitely better in this one. All the systems, all the assistants. It has really everything what you need. But just at looking at it, and please have a look at it. Just have a look at it.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that?
Okay, it's not that nice in terms of how it feels like. So as I said, the previous one, it was like a Starship, one long display in the like all the gauges clusters. It was beautiful. Now we have a separate display showing you the speed and maybe few more details, and then you have a big one in the middle. What I prefer is really to have this long one, which is like surrounding you. It's not that tall, but it's really making this experience much better than this one, where you have one display here in the front and then one in the middle. And I think it's also cheaper, to produce two separate displays and then to put them anywhere. Like if you have one long wide, I have actually seen on some Chinese cars recently that are only sold in China, and the interior is so much better. So I think here the German designers or the whole team producing this one, I think the job they made is not that progressive anymore, and I have some doubts if this will really set the trend for all the luxury cars, because now we have seen so many luxurious other cars produced in China, and of course they are hiring people from all around the world to make it the best car possible. And I will give you now some examples here. And I think this S-Class maybe is not anymore the best luxurious car in the world. Yeah. Of course, Bentley Flying Spur, it's under Volkswagen, so also not, it's great. Rolls-Royce, the new one, the Phantom, yeah, also fine. But now with all the new cars that are going to the market, it will be very difficult for Mercedes-Benz to really stay on the top. And with this one, again, I'm just saying I have some doubts. Yeah, so definitely a great car, a great model. Also look at the roof here. The glass roof, it's also amazing. I love it so much. But the rest, yeah, you know. So now also regarding the final rating, you will see it shortly, but from my perspective, exterior of this car, as I said, beautiful, nice, 9 out of 10. Then for the interior, I would give it like 8, something around 8. And then the value for collectors, since I'm so passionate about this, and I always see it like, what is the value for myself? And I can tell you the value is really huge. As I said, in few years it will be like 200 euro and maybe later even more. And then Almost Real will come with the same model probably, and it will start on 200 euro. So it will kind of match the price of this one, and later in 10 years they will have similar value. But since Almost Real is only producing limited series, it's even more valuable, yeah? So this is why I will also buy Almost Real one. It's out because this Norev, it's not numbered. You don't have a serial number, so you don't know how many were actually produced. And they're also providing it to all the dealerships around the world, so you can also buy it there. And nobody is really tracking how many were produced, and that's maybe my only concern for me as a real collector. I always want only the best, and maybe in a limited series, so it's getting more and more value over time. But yes, this one definitely beautiful. And now only time for a final rating, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye, see you next time.